Welcome back. Thousands of aged care workers will be handed a cash bonus within weeks in a bid by Scott Morrison to tackle the outrage over soaring COVID infections.
Can you smell that election in the air, everybody? Let's get today's take on this with Nova's Tim Blackwell and Nine Honey's Shirley Horton. Tim, two $400 payments, one next month, one in May. Wow, what a coincidence. But the problem is I spoke to the head of the HSU, the aged care sector this morning, and he was like, this is rubbish. Don't even bother with this. We need more help than just two payments. What do you think?
Yeah, but who doesn't love a cash injection? I mean, I know this is going to be a terrible analogy, but it's like when you're in Las Vegas, right? Go with me. And you're at a nightclub, it's 2 a.m, the DJ comes out and all the cash falls from the sky and you're like, this is amazing. And then you wake up hungover in Las Vegas. Like, it's good while it lasts. It's something. They're definitely the most, probably, they look after the most vulnerable people in society. They need something. Is it enough? Absolutely not. But who doesn't love a little bit of cash? I mean, you can rip through $800 pretty quick, but it's better than nothing.
Shelley, how about focusing on getting aged care residents boosted?
100%. I mean, I think we just have to look at the Royal Commission to Aged Care and see that we need some major changes happening there. Bill Shorten was on Today's Show earlier this morning, and I only found out through that aged care workers are only earning $22 an hour. I mean, you can probably get more than that at Macca's. So we need to give them a pay increase that is actually a percentage rather than a cash bonus. I think this, as DC said, it just reeks of election.
Yeah, it kind of does. And I feel, they're looking after our most vulnerable, as Tim said. And I think that, they're taking care of families. They're taking care of people at the end of their life.
Yeah.
And we keep, after 2-3 years of this now, keep treating them badly. All they're asking really is for a $5 pay rise, Tim.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. But I would still take the $800, even if it isn't falling from the sky.
I do want to circle back around later on to the money falling from the sky in Vegas.
Let's give them $800
because I haven't missed that.
And a pay increase. No
that
Vegas.
was at Skrillex. I'll tell you about it off there.
Aged care workers deserve every dollar that comes their way, but I think the point is that something much bigger and more long-term is required here. Also making news, we know the cost of living is going up, but don't touch our beer. That's the message from publicans around the country this morning as they cop a tax hike from the federal government. Shelley, it's leaving a bitter taste. Sorry. Haven't they been through enough?
Look, that's the thing. I mean, honestly, it works out to a couple of cents per beer. I don't think beer drinkers are actually going to decide to not drink beer over it. But we're talking about our hospitality sector that has been decimated by COVID. I think what we need to do is, hey, this is not going to pass the pub test. You know what will pass the pub test? Let's actually tax the rich. Let's get the people who are the hard workers a break, and let's get the rich people to actually pay a bit more tax than they are. All of this is not making sense to me.
Yeah, multinationals, we're looking at you too. Tim, I mean, it's not going to deter you from going to the pub though, is it? But you want to be able to shout your mates and not be out of pocket.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I like to be ignorance is bliss. Like, I've never known the price of a schooner or a pint or a pot or anything. I think, you can't put a price on something that you love so dearly. And I've been locked
How is the
out
family
of my local... I think they're in the other room. I know they're at school now, actually. No, I think you can tax plenty of... Who cares? We will still be there in droves. I've been locked out of my local for way too long. Yeah. The publicans will be fine and the patrons are fine.
What if we charge you to go into your local now? If there was a door fee as well?
Do it. $100. Good.
I think that's
the kids will suffer. The kids will suffer. I mean, Artie might miss out on a week's worth of nappies or something, but that's the problem. We'll still go to the local.
He'll live.
I'm surprised that Tim hasn't named his kids like Pot, Schooner and Mitty.
Hey, that's their middle names. Excuse me, I have 3. You're exactly right. How did you know?
Is that what you call blind love, Tim?
Blind love, does that mean you're blind and in love?
Blind drunk.
As in like blind
anyway,
drunk.
That guy really,
I love you,
really
Sil.
went down well.
I love you too.
Yeah, righto. Okay.
I love you too, David, even in your tie.
Tell me about the money falling from the sky.
Go catch some of those floating dollars, Tim, but stay with us because when we come back, join the royal family, how you could find yourself in line for the throne.
And should you be charging your adult kids rent? Furious debate dividing, well, I guess, older parents. Next. Sorry, I've just looked ahead at what I have to say in a second.
This one's a little curious.
You want to
so
sit down for this.
try and keep up. Here we go. The widower of the late actress Zsa Zsa Gabor has sought to adopt an adult son to carry on the royal lineage.
Okay. 900 Shelley Horton and Nova's Tim Blackwell are here. Tim, brace yourself. This is his name. Frederic Prinz Von, I hope I'm saying this right, Anhalt. Anhalt is 78 years of age, childless, in search of an heir. Okay. It makes sense, doesn't it, to sort of want to adopt?
Well, he wants someone to help him out and to carry on the royal line.
What do you think of Prince Von Anhalt?
Anhalt needs a little friend, obviously. No, I actually think, having raised 3 children from birth, it's tough, right? I've even done rat tests this morning and done the school lunches and stuff. Just grab just a young bloke, a little 22-year-old, to come and help with the stuff around the house and go out to the pub with a few gigs, maybe. I mean, my friends are getting old and tired. Little companion, I think it's great. Sia did this. Sia adopted 2 18-year-olds. One of them just had a couple of babies, or one baby. She's already a grandma. She just skipped right ahead.
Yeah.
So there's something in this, There's something in it.
Well, some people just want to keep the family name alive too.
Why would you want to keep that name
Shelley?
alive?
Like what?
Prinz Von Anhalt. You want to keep that name alive?
Well, it's actually more concerning because the guy he's adopting, his last name is Vogt. So it's
We are really in a lot of trouble today on the show.
They hyphenate it, Anul Vogt. So
You don't have to say. Okay, well, you said it.
It's really one of those things where you go, I thought there was only 12 levels of wrong, but apparently there are 47 levels of wrong, and this is what it is. I mean, it is creepy.
I mean, once you hyphenate it, Shelley, it really does bring a tear to the eye, doesn't it?
Seriously, I can promise you that was pronounced correctly, and we won't need to be speaking to the censors. Okay.
I just want it to be on the record that I flagged that this might be a difficult topic.
It wasn't the topic, it was the names. The topic was fine.
Well, it's a little confusing.
Don't blame me. You left me to say it.
Also, well, you didn't have to. Also making news this morning, a conversation is trending online about how much is a reasonable amount to charge your kids who are living at home. This is a good one, Shelley. More and more grown-up children, they're moving back to the nest with their parents to save for a house. Are parents within their rights to charge rent?
100% yes. I think that we have too many kids who are just sucking off the mum's teat when they're 21 years old.
Jesus, Shelley.
I think that you need to
Oh my God, can I say these 9 honey people that you get on are far too
I mean,
loose
they swear
for this
they
segment.
do hyphen last names, which are really suggestible, and then they're just being graphic.
Sucking on teats.
Getting back to the issue at hand, the poor parents, they don't have that much cash. They've got to look after their retirement, and I don't think that it's their responsibility to help their children save for a house deposit. It's their children's responsibility to move out of home, stick to a budget, perhaps don't go to Vegas and have a shower of money coming down, Tim. Just an idea.
I mean, good luck doing that with the prices nowadays. I mean, maybe back in the day that might have helped, Tim, but what do you think? Do you think that you should charge older kids coming home who may want to be saving money for a house?
Yeah, I think it depends. If your kid's a bit of a tit, you don't want them around, do you?
Oh,
if they're cool,
guys.
if they're nice, and they've got cool friends. So Shelley made me do it. And actually, this is my audition for a job on 9 Honey.
He's got the job.
If you want them around, then absolutely. 21, 22 is nothing. And then you can kind of ferry the money away and then give it to them for a house deposit later. I think it's a great idea.
I have a feeling your kids will be out of the house as soon as they possibly can be, Tim.
Or I will be.
Little pot Midian schooner.
Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute on a summer's
They're so
day.
frothy, those kids of yours. I just love them.
I know, they really are.
Hey, thanks for that.
Thanks, guys. That was really enlightening.
Enlightening.
Yeah, first week back.
Just let me know when we're on.
We will.
You got it, bro.
Will do.
You got it.
Love that for you.
Maybe we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. That was fun.
Yeah.
Still to come, the exact time.